take you to the front. The boys are up here, I think. Nathan's up here. This is, this is not a convection oven. This is a microwave. It looks like there used to be something else here and they had to replace it. And so we got that. And then we have the, and y'all, we have, we're actually in the process of redoing this backsplash right here. I'm going to put these stick and peels up. But this glue is really, really tough to get off. And so we're still in the process of trying to do that. But I stick little things all along the edge because they actually don't move while we're traveling if I do that. And so, and then I've got my power cooker. That is very handy dandy. And we keep utensils. We keep all of our utensils. Mostly, I try to keep it to mostly plastic. So that we don't have to do as many dishes in here because it's small. And so that's our other utensils. And then the bottom drawer is kind of our school junk kind of drawer. And of course our coffee area, our coffee pot, we have it. And we have a cover that goes over the sink, but I don't use it very much to make more counter space. You can put it over it and it'll make more counter space, but I kind of keep it tucked away. And then we have our, these are the cabinets above the sink. And I keep cups. And this one, I was going to get rid of all of our glass and stuff because it rattles when we go down the road. But I've realized that I don't like drinking coffee out of plastic. I just don't like doing that. And then we keep some oatmeal and paper towels and some more of our medicines and vitamins up here. And then in this one we keep our and like I said, I probably could be doing a show right now about how not to organize because I'm not the best at that, but we keep our paper plates and bowls here and just paper goods there. And we keep this gate here. It actually will stretch across. It'll stretch across the doorway here. That is to keep our little doggy. This little doggy right here.
Say hey, Bob.
Is to keep our little doggy out of the living area when we're on a booking because
she will jump on the dash.
She jumps on the dash.
And she will jump on the bed, and we don't want her
when we're in
our
churches.
Bed.
And she jumps on the dash when we're in churches.
Yeah, and people come up and say, "What kind of dog is that?" And I say, "She's just an old stinky doggy."
Trash can we keep. Johnny's gonna model that for us. We keep it underneath the cabinet. It works out great. And up here, actually, I forgot to show you we've got this curtain I bought. It's just one of those shower curtain rods. I bought it and we usually use it to separate the boys' beds. But right now we have it up right here because we were trying to keep it pretty warm back there. And oh yeah, that's our fridge. Which I need to clean it out right now. I'm going to clean it out before we leave for our trip. Maybe I should do a video on cleaning out the fridge. But this is the cabinets above. We have a dinette, and Nathan's sitting at it right now. Hello. We have just a regular dinette. Nathan sleeps on the dinette. He unfolds it every night, and he sleeps on it. And he's got a bunch of his things under it. That's where he stores some of his stuff. And this cabinet here, we keep food. These two cabinets, this one and this one, are our food cabinets. And so we keep food in there. And yeah. And then right here, this cabinet we keep, and it's very messy right now, but we keep our pots and pans and a toaster in there and lids to our pots and pans. And then we got this idea from another YouTuber, the little fruit nets, hammocks. We got those on Amazon, and I'll put a link to those on the bottom. Those are so far have served us well. I think if you have little ones, you might not want to get them because they're tempted to play with them and pull at them. But of course, I have the big boys, and so they don't mess with anything. But anyway, so we have that, and then we'll come on down. So that was our pots and pans. And this, whose do you think that it belongs to? Let's guess. It's John. And he usually likes to hang things from his cabinets. So that's where he keeps his clothes. And then the next one over is where Nathan keeps his clothes, his fold-up clothes, you know, socks and things like that. And this is John's bed. This jackknife couch folds out into, I guess, probably close to like a full-size bed. And that's where John sleeps. He's getting a little tall for it yet now. But, and then we come on around and we have these cabinets here. Johnny wanted this one, or was it? No, it was.
No, it was that one.
He wanted this one and this one, I think, and this one beside it for his driver, to put his driver junk up there. But the boys have claimed it. The boys have jackets stuffed in there, and they have movies and games and CDs and things stuffed in there. This is a 94 Holiday Rambler Endeavor LE, and it came with a regular old TV that the kind that doesn't have any technology on it. And so the boys, John specifically, replaced it. We had some friends bless us with that TV, 32-inch, and they mounted that in the spot where the other one was. And John has his camera that he has right there, and he does a gaming channel.
I've only used it once for a video.
Yeah, and what's the name of your gaming channel? We're going to give you a plug right here.
Okay. It's Gamers for Christ. It's a number 4 and there's no spaces.
Okay. And you can go there and check out, he live broadcasts when we're around Wi-Fi, and he also does videos and posts them on YouTube. So it's a very neat channel if you like gaming, if you're into that kind of stuff. And there's my chair that I sit in. That's the seat I sit in when we're traveling. And
like to sit
John
in this
calls, and I sit there sometimes too. When we're not traveling, I sit in this one because it's easier on my neck. But anyway, John calls that the captain's seat. And it twists and turns, yeah.
It's hard to, though.
Yeah, it's a little hard. They all actually turn so that we can make this into this is like our living room area. And so we sit around here and we fellowship and fellowship with each other. This is our living room. And so I'm trying to think if there is anything else we've missed. Oh,
This is where we keep the keyboard.
And our keyboard is actually in there. That's where we keep our 88 key Korg keyboard under there. And then John is still homeschooled. Nathan has graduated, but John's still homeschooled, and so we keep his school things in this cabinet above the seat. And a lot of times if I'm sitting in this chair when he's going through his school stuff, I get a little paranoid that he's going to drop books on my head.
Oh, a little.
And then I have this little area. It's usually a little cluttered. It's where I keep all my little Bibles and books and things like that, and just things I need to grab real quick. I usually keep a couple of CDs in this little basket, business cards, things like that, so that because it's beside the door and we can reach in and grab a CD to give away or whatever we need to do real quick. Because a lot of times when we're out on the road, God leads us to give people our products and CDs and to minister to people that way. And we have had a very hard time with shoe storage. I really need some advice with this. Now, these are all my shoes, and they work out perfect in these little pouches like I did with the hair dryer. But the boys' shoes, they're all too big. See, they have huge, humongous shoes, and they don't fit in the little pouches, so they end up down here on the step, and we tend to trip on them a little bit every once in a while. So if anybody has solutions for big shoes in a very tight space, because we really don't have any space to put them, comment down below and let me know your ideas. And then we keep here next to the door, we keep a lighter and umbrella and things like that. And then beside the coffee pot, I've got these hooks. Now these are the cheap hooks, I think, and they work for these small things. They work for keys and little light things that are not gonna weigh it down too heavy.
We've got a lot of keys.
So I try to keep those there so we can grab them real quick. And then I want to talk about this clock that a friend of ours gave us this about a week ago. And so we got it up there and it hasn't moved. We have moved the RV and it's still there. And then I keep little things on this hook. This is a good hook, so we can put heavier things on this hook because it's a command hook. So I suggest if you're going to use hooks that stick on, use command hooks, the brand name command hooks. Okay, I'm going to take you back here to our bedroom because Johnny, we've got somebody coming to look at the engine today. Y'all pray about that. Hopefully it'll be able to be fixed. But this here, this is our bed. Remember I showed the bed. And there's my closet over there. Well, the bed raises up, okay? And underneath the bed, that's kind of like the hood, and underneath the bed is the engine. It's the it's a
190 Cummins.
190 Cummins diesel engine. And so I think do a little turn around. I think that may complete our tour.
Y'all remember, if you're still breathing,
There's still hope.